Welcome back to the second session of the Voice of Success Self-Discovery 2018 edition, and how to turn great ideas into reality. There's a big force inside of me that is always telling me that all these people I'm going to serve and all these people I'm going to motivate. And all the people I've been motivating in seminars, the university tours, and wherever I've been traveling, there's something that tells me that every person has at least a great idea. And this concept of self-discovery is focusing more on how to bring those ideas into reality. An idea is a personal view. It's something that you hold you inside. I gave you an example of these books. These books came into my mind as an idea, and I thought about it. I thought about the content to write in these books, and from there I had to look for the possible requirements on how to turn these books into reality, how to put these books to market, to make finances, also help other people benefit from them. So, which means that an idea is something that you think about that impacts the community, impacts your personal life, impacts your family, and also impacts the legacy. Because when I talk about self-discovery, I'm meaning a journey. Because life is a journey and it has where it stops. So legacy is something that you leave behind. It's a fact that at some time we are not going to be existing. So the best chance we have is now. There's nothing like tomorrow, like next month, because you never know. Some people have goals for a week and sometimes they not finish a week. But the best fact is that if you're working on an idea, someone can take over that idea and grow it. The people running Apple computers today, they are not the real founders. The people running Coca-Cola right now, they are not the original founders. But that idea is run by many people. It's impacting families, giving jobs. So right now you might be having an idea and you've been doubting about it. And I have really met my friends, my mentors and my elders, whom we have organized Self-Discovery 2018 edition at Serena Hotel in 3 months, and tickets are out. And I want to thank Samuel Ebakutana of Inspired Leaders International. He's going to be equipping us with leadership, because an idea has to have a form of leadership for it to sprout and come out. Michelle Addiction of Hostelite, thanks for the great work. Pastor Martin Wandler, thanks so much for your daily articles on Facebook, impacting millions, and your sermons. Michael Babu, thanks so much, brother. Thanks for everything. Your work is appreciated, and I know what we're going to do for people at Serena Hotel is going to be powerful. Daniel Chaudhry, the sales warrior, thanks so much for boosting businesses in Kampala. And I know that this is Sales Institute is going to be powerful. So before we start our second session, I want to remind you that the tickets are out. The 600 tickets cost 100,000 per ticket, and the extra 100 tickets, they cost 200,000 Ugandan shillings. And these ones are for those that will come in at last. This is a limited event of only 700 people approximately. So hit my inbox, call my numbers, and book your ticket very fast before they are done, because they are getting into market on Wednesday. And in 1 week and a half, we shall have sold out everything. So book your order when it's still early, and I'll be able to deliver it in time. Our second session is the power of sacrifice. Most people think of sacrifice as something, paying a price for something. Because right now you might be sleeping on the floor, working so hard to build a mansion. That is a sacrifice. Instead of sleeping in an expensive lodge or renting an expensive house, but you decide to face the challenges of sleeping on the floor, the coldness, and decide to save that money so that in the coming years you own your own mansion, you own your own houses. So that's the power of sacrifice I'm talking about. Or today you might decide to use a taxi, as very cheap as it is, as uncomfortable as it is, but you're saving to buy your own beautiful car. That's the sacrifice I'm talking about. So if you're outside there and you're really ambitious about building a great business, building a great family, building a new idea, because innovation is on a daily basis. There are many new things happening on a daily basis. If you're really too good at researching or watching the news, watching the world, especially in technology, there are new ideas that are born on a daily basis. So you can be one of them. You can be one of the leaders spearheading the solutions. So our second session is the power of sacrifice. Why would you sacrifice? I sacrificed my nights sometimes back when I was writing these books. And thank God that these books, at least every Sunday, at least I send like 6 books. I send them to the people. During the week, I haven't got some time to deliver. But at least, I used to sacrifice the time writing this work, visiting the publishers, even sometimes when I was out of the money. But today, these books are supporting me on a daily basis. They are helping other people. My idea came out, shared my tips on success, on the challenges that I faced, but someone reads it. A book is just 10,000 shillings, but someone reads it, even gets more excited and buys it at 100,000, buys it at 50,000. That's the power of an idea. So don't sit on ideas. Don't suffocate your ideas. Don't suffocate your dreams. Don't suffocate your goals. Let them come out. Because life is full of events. If you cannot participate in the events, what do you think? You're going to participate on yourself. And guess what? That's the more stress that you're going to get, and the more frustration, and the more mediocrity that you're going to get. So number one, if you want really to get the power to sacrifice so that you can make your dreams happen, stick to what matters. Stick to what matters. We have a tendency of losing focus. Sometimes when challenges arise, sometimes when we run out of what we need, sometimes we have expectation. Sometimes when we're expecting something big and we don't get it, we lose focus and drop what matters. And what has helped me progress so fast is that I focus on what matters, no matter what comes on my way. Sometimes I get to work too hard that I sleep at 2 a.m. Sometimes I sleep at 3 a.m. But I know that in the morning at 6, at 7, I have responsibility. I stick on what matters. And at the end of the day, I accomplish my goal. And there, I have no stress, I have no frustration. So, stick on what matters. So, let's look at something actually from this book. Most of you are seeing this new title. It's a book I written for the students. It's a big volume. What do I need to know as a student? It's a book that in my career and life, motivational lessons for students to help them succeed in school, in jobs and life. So this book is only 30,000 and it's available in order. It's for students. I think I compiled some good content that even though you're not a student, because most of the students actually they face so much challenges and they keep quiet. What motivates me to do what I'm doing is that as a student, I was facing many challenges. I couldn't open up to my parents, I couldn't open up to my teachers because it was so hard outside there. And it's the same of millions of students across the whole world right now. They are facing, approaching the exams, approaching their daily life. There's teasing, there are many things: drug abuse, alcoholism, lack of focus, poor performance. There are so many. So here on the review, I wrote something powerful that if you want to find out the secrets in this book is that if you could really compare the rate of the dropout, the school dropout, it's so bigger than this number of the people who have endured and they have reached their bachelor's degree, they have graduated, they have got jobs, they are pursuing their careers. The number is so big. So that's why I say that what do I need to know as a student? Which means that there are some secrets that you have to know as a student so that you prepare for a beautiful future, because your career is waiting, your life is waiting, and your family is waiting. So stick to what matters. I shared something powerful here, and it says that it's on page 48, and if you really want to stick on what matters, there's a powerful paragraph that I read, and it was beautiful. I think when I wrote this one, I wrote it was early in the morning, and I just woke up and my attitude wasn't that appetizing. I wasn't feeling well, and sometime back at university, and it says that each of us has the ability to put our unique human potential into action and acquire a desired result. But the one thing that determines the level of our potential, that produces the intensity of our activity, and that predicts the quality of the result we receive is our attitude. The attitude, the way you take yourself, the way you handle circumstances. Most of us leaders will have too much pressure from office, we have pressure from society, we have pressure from projects, we have pressure from family, we have pressure from our goals we set for ourselves, we have pressure from the social life. So it's the attitude that you carry that's going to make you successful, that's going to make you keep sticking on to your dreams, because every second counts, every minute counts, and every time. So let's just say attitude determines how much of the future we are allowed to see. This is beautiful. Attitude determines how much of the future we are allowed to see. So, which type of future are you allowing yourself to see? What type of future today are you sacrificing for? Something that really touched me here. And so, there's some people who have blurred their future. They have refused to chase their dreams. They have given up already. And here, it's because of attitude. You might have a negative attitude, it's okay. Because the real life examples really fire me up. I'm like, no. I think I should get back on my table. Yes, I done a mistake, I'm a human being, but I think I should put it right. Because there are many people on the streets, so we see them on a daily basis. Maybe sometimes I pity them, I feel sorry for them, I could help out, but I don't have that energy and the fundings. But at least I think I look at some smart people on the street and I'm like, I think this one was capable. He had the potential, but only that he changed his attitude and he believed things couldn't happen for him. So I want to ask you a question before I went on other point, that what kind of future are you allowing yourself to see? It depends on the power of the sacrifice that you're going to pay today. That's the fact. I can be open with you, because self-discovery is getting much more deeper. It decides the size of our dreams and influences our determination when we are faced with new challenges. No other person on earth has dominion over our attitude. You have dominion over our attitude for the kind of future that you're going to face. People can affect our attitude by teaching us poor thinking, habits, or unintentionally misinforming us or providing us with the negative sources of influence. But no one can control our attitude unless we voluntarily surrender to that control. So you have dominion over our attitude, you have dominion over a future. Me starting out as an independent writer, I heard some people trying to say you're coming out as a writer, who knows you, 2015, and things they are not going to work out for you. You're just a young man. And I said, okay, I took the advice, of course, but I had to see what kind of future do I want. I have a desire to share all these things with the people. I have joy to see people achieving their dreams because I've written for them. So it's you who have dominion over attitude and the kind of type of future you're going to get. So the second lesson is that accept loss and defeat. After breaking out, and if you're really into the journey of sacrifice, because I know that most of us are not at the level where you're supposed to be. Maybe last year you were yearning to be somewhere, or 5 years back. There's some people, I'm just giving an example, not because I know someone. There's some people who have been looking for a certain type of job They have been applying for it. Now it's 10 years and they have not got it. There's some people who have been looking for a type of car. They have not got it. Some people have been kind of looking for a certain dream. Life has demands and desires, and all of them can be fulfilled only if we can keep a right attitude and accept loss and defeat. So if you really want to really sacrifice, and see the post sacrifice taking you to a big dreams and seeing them happen and transferring your idea to reality, accept loss and defeat. Loss happens, defeat happens, but all in all, how are you going to celebrate your success if you haven't lost, if you haven't met defeat? Defeat is important, loss is important, because when you reach at the top, it's when you look back and be like, I really faced the thing and I'm here, I'm alive. Because most of us as young people, we've been through different challenges. Even right now, people are passing through different challenges. But luckily enough, we're here, you're breathing, you look back, you're like, I made it here, am I the one? So if you want to really reap from the post-sacrifices, that accept loss and defeat. Don't accept loss and defeat and stay defeated, but learn from it, change new strategies, have new plans, and see yourself move to the next level. Then the last one is never look back. Looking back is good, but look back only when you want to learn something from the past experience, only when something holds you back. For example, people have a tendency of having grudges in their hearts, things that corrupt their psychology, their happiness. Maybe you are annoyed, maybe you made a loss, maybe something bad happened, then it keeps on rotating in your mind, and it kills your new thoughts, because the mind is always regenerating. New thoughts, new ideas, new solution, new happiness, new life, and new progress. Remember, life is just a gift, so to enjoy that gift, never look back. Only look back when you're trying to reflect and learn new things and setting new strategies on how you can achieve your dreams. I thank so much for watching today's session, and I can't wait to see you on Sunday. On Sunday, the next topic is going to be living between chances and choices. So if you want really to learn about living a life of chances and a life of choices, or if you want to know the benefits of living the life of chances and choices, on Sunday I'm loading for this, and I just have a lot of things in store, and I can't wait to see you. Lastly, 7 days of goal setting is still in stock on market. Don't miss it out. Don't miss to get your signed copy. The tickets will be out this Wednesday. I don't know, it's going to be Wednesday. I don't know the dates, but let me try and check my calendar. We are just working on them, and let me try to check my calendar so that you can set the dates, you set the alarm, and see how you can order for your ticket on Wednesday. It's going to be 5th. It's going to be 5th, and that's when the tickets are coming out. This is a limited event of 700 people, and guess what? The demand is too much. So thank you so much. Stick to your dreams, do what to matter, break the barriers, and invest more the power of sacrifice, and your life will not be the same again. Always invite your friends. You want to travel, you're on a beach and anywhere. I know Sunday evenings always beautiful time to really come and enjoy these live sessions. Be inspired and motivated. Dreams come true. Bless. See you. Thank you so much.